All right, we're gonna do an arm triangle from mount now. All right, so we'll take mount. All right, for arm triangle, I need to get my shoulder sunk under the opposite of his shoulder, his opposite shoulder, shoulder on the opposite side, however you want to think of it. Okay. So I'm down here, and I'm gonna sink this shoulder, my left, under his left. This way. Sinking it right under. And with this arm that I've sunk under his shoulder, I'm gonna reach around the back of his head. I'm gonna lock that hand that reached around into this bicep. Okay? And with this arm, I'm gonna put it on the side of my head, and I'm gonna close all the space that I have in between my arms, like this. And this is where his neck is. Okay? So shoulder to opposite shoulder, reaching around the back of his head with that arm, so I can see it coming through. Close that space right here. I'm grabbing my bicep just above my elbow. Hand on the side of my head, so his arm should be right in between our heads. Okay? And his arm is gonna help choke him. And from here I just start to squeeze. Okay, so an important thing to understand about this submission, you're hurting them two ways, okay? The pressure is around the back of their neck, right? But there is a lot of pressure on the side of their neck, and you are closing all that space, so they might choke, and you might actually cause them to pass out by lack of oxygen, okay? They might choke, but also that pressure on the back of their neck, especially when you do submission from mount, you saw the back of his head kind of stay on the mat and the back of his neck start to lift, right? And I'm creating a lot of uncomfortable space and pressure in his intervertebral discs and his cervical spine. So I've done this submission on a lot of folks and heard the neck cracking, not breaking, but cracking, and you can force that to be very, very uncomfortable. Be careful when you practice this one on friends when you're just sparring. Just don't even worry about forcing them to tap out on this if you're just practicing, because I've seen people have neck pain for a week or more with that one. So be careful, because you are squeezing on the back of the neck, and some people are more or less sensitive to that. So that's the arm triangle.